What up, world? It's a big fact show. Your boy Mark Waldo Ward. I'm in here by myself tonight. One of the things I think we're gonna try to do is, you know, celebrate people. Do these happy birthday episodes. We did one for his Screwface, legendary MC from GI, one of the founding fathers of Midwest hip hop. We got one with Frazier Boy coming. And I did one about Dipset in honor of Cam's birthday, but I've never interviewed Cam. I talked about the movement in general and included a bunch of Dipset interviews I did over the years. And then the Big Fact Show, we have a podcast called S.D.E where me and my man I grew up with in PG County called S.D.E. So I figured why not talk about one of my favorite albums ever, and what was a turning point of me being a fan of Killer Cam, because the first album was a little too abstract for me. I understood that he was nice lyrically, and I appreciated his skills, but some of the concepts he was on was a little bit outside of the one Joan about his girl got raped. He went raw for her AIDS test, pissed in orange juice, asked if it was tangy. I know he was like on some extreme like Eminem shit before even Eminem. So I've often wondered how much Eminem copied Cameron and makes, but that's another story. But the thing that really got me was the S.D.E album. Initially, people in my circle played the song with Prodigy, and the because I've always been a big Prodigy fan. I mean, shit, who got good taste? It wasn't. And the S.D.E song, the title song that tells his college journey. And, there was some overlap in that with some of the stuff that I'd experienced. I got in trouble. I played basketball. I got put out of college for some dumb shit, yada, yada, yada. But, at that age, music you can relate to. And then a lot of the stuff I like wearing on my own, which no one was really wearing, like pinwheel hats and, throwback jerseys. I don't know, just some of the extra shit. Dipset was always good with the extra shit. Cam especially, I was rocking shit like that. So I just had a natural affinity for him. And it all started with S.D.E, which, I mean, I don't even know how you rate Cameron albums, which one's the best, but this might it's not even my favorite, but if I just want to hear Cam at rapping, it's my favorite one. Concept wise, his songwriting was really good on this. I mean, and like to show you how much I like it, I got the CD. The tape of this jump, Yeah, I still got a tape player too, for real. You hear the hissing though. Like now I can't believe that's how we used to listen to music. Now I ain't want nothing else. Shit, young is watching this joint like, what the fuck is that in his hand? Believe it or not, we ain't have music on our phone. We used to have to put this in a machine that took batteries and carry it around with us and carry the tapes and change it. But no, it was hard to fast forward and shit. But y'all won't even understand that shit. And of course, I got the vinyl. Took me a minute to find this too. It's not that it's that rare. It's that rare to find one that ain't cut up or some shit. As far as the history of the record, it was his last record on Sony before he left with Def Jam. Apparently, he had issues with promotion, or he ain't feel he was getting his fair share of the cut. And depending on what you believe or not, from word of mouth or what they say on the Diplomat mixtape series, he aggressively pursued an expeditious way to leave his contract, which he humorously recounts many times in many venues. So there's no need to go over that there. But he was in the Sony building, smacked grown folks around like they was only children. Shit, I remember one time he never say Cam stingy with the knowledge. He gave Nas a step-by-step exit strategy to remove himself from what was perceived as a bad contract. But musically, I don't know what this got rated in the source. Like, them shit started being some bullshit. Who even cared? Like, half the shits that got good ratings was shit I ain't listened to. And then shit I knew that was banging. It was like South shit that they clearly ain't fuck with, that they underrated. So I never cared about the ratings. Plus, like, it wasn't even like the same person. It'd be different people rating them. So one person, you know, if he got a Southern Joan, he gonna be fair with it. Another person, you know, if they got a West Coast Joan, they don't like West Coast, so they not gonna get the right rating. So what the fuck that shit ever mean? I mean, for real, critics ain't never really mean nothing. That's like trying to decide what to buy from the trolls in the comment section. But so anyway, this album, I mean, it's strong front to back. When Cam was beefing with Jay, and he said that thing about he had Beyonce, he had the thing on the track singing about selling crack. That's on here. That's to Do It Again with Destiny's Child. Where Jim Jones is on there at a time where I guess he was considered as being a below average rapper, but I thought he had a strong verse on there. And shit, look at him before he's on as a hype man, and he's sliding on songs with Destiny's Child. So you gotta admire the hustle. Um, he got the epic song where they just say "fuck you" over and over again. I believe that that concept. I think it's a sample or whatever, but you know, it has a killer twist on it. That's me. Whatever. Do it again. Come kill me. You know that that's a super aggressive song. You can work out to that if you like mad at somebody. Like if you got a fight coming up and you on the heavy bag, listen to "Come Kill Me." That get you where you need to be. Um, what have I got to live for? You know, that's, you know, everybody give Eminem for all this credit, but, you know, Cam was one of the first introspective rappers, and he was one of the first people talking about emotional problems. You know, he ain't phrasing no woo woo, kumbaya, hallmark shit, but I mean, he was broaching them issues. I mean, in the My Hood jump, you know, like he talks about the implications of what goes on in there in the long term. Then after that's forever memorable violence song with ODB. I, as far as technical precision, aspects of it might be a little less than clear. I don't know if I could transcribe ODB's verse, but it's an unforgettable song. You know, they got Freak. You know, it's a little up tempo. Them songs like them joints was popping right then. I bet you it got put on a bunch of like Clue or Stretch Armstrong type tapes. Shit. Then he got the first song I remember hearing Juelz on, and you know, he definitely makes his presence known. Then the all time seminal classic "Losing Weight" with Prodigy. You know, you can't get paid in an earth this big. You worthless kid. Don't deserve to live. Go and get it, motherfucker. If you gotta murder kids, you know, things got, you know, my favorite song, the one that swung me around with Sports, Drugs, and Entertainment. And he has the awesome single, I believe it's a Billy Idol sample, "What Means the World to You," which has one of the best remixes ever. Pimp C, Ludacris, Trina, Juelz on some versions. It's debatable about who did their best because they all fucking murdered it. Um, He's got All the Chickens, you know, it's a concept song about I don't know, chicken heads. He's got the Noreaga song that Nori definitely brings the energy on that. Wino, you know, got Jim Jones and Freekey Zekey. So you see from the beginning, he getting Dipset people credit because, you know, them being credited on these songs mean they getting royalty checks. And if Sony had marketed this right, that'd be a big hit album that would have been money in their pocket for the rest of their life. I mean, like I said, this is a borderline, if not classic album that just, you know, like Cam said on one of them freestyles in between Sony and Rockefeller, sound the best. I'm just not promoted right. He's got a song with these dudes, Dutch and Spade, that was in this Philly group, Major Figures, and they could spit, and they're at the top of their game, right along with Cam at the top of his on one of the best deep cut, underground, grimy East Coast mixtape songs, Where I'm From. Then he got the video, the Let Me Know, you know, maybe has some subs at some major figures, maybe not, depends on how you interpret it. Then he has the before mentioned My Hood song, which is, you know, adopts a older song with a new twist. But you know, it sounds like he glorifies it. But if that's where you're from, you know, you're gonna be proud of where you're from. But listen to the undercurrents of the song. He speaks about the effects on it. And then after that, Teflon Hits featuring Juelz, and young Juelz was clearly a superstar from the beginning. You know, I don't want to say he got derailed, other than obviously going to jail got derailed. Like, I still feel he got time to produce some classic albums. Shit, 2 Chainz has produced classic albums at an age older than Juelz is now. But yeah, just so, since we always want to, you know, talk about what's good, since everybody want to talk about what's bad, S.D.E, Cameron, guarantee you, if you ain't heard it, you should hear it. Stream it, buy the vinyl and look at it. Make sure you still stream it. And that's been my Cameron S.D.E quick bite. And make sure you follow us on Instagram at Big Fact Show, at Real Saint Laz, at Mark Waldo Ward, at G from the Shop. Check out our sports show S.D.E. And me and Laz got more main shows coming. And Laz's jail series and prison story series is going bananas on YouTube. So go on YouTube and look up Saint Laz, and you will learn everything you wanted to know and more about the penitentiary.
Going on? This is your man Ryan Hollins, former 10-year NBA veteran, ESPN, CBS analyst, and I got a special shout out to you guys. A big special shout out, man. My guys, my brothers, my family, you know what time it is. Mark Waldo Ward and G from the Shop, you know what time it is, guys. The new podcast, S.D.E, on the Big Facts Network. You heard that. S.D.E on the Big Facts Network has everything you need to know about men, basketball, music, all that good stuff. Ain't a bag of chips, y'all. Ain't a bag of chips, okay? It's available on YouTube and all DSPs. You know what? Listen to these guys. They're educational. They're informative. They're funny. It's swagger. Just a fella sometimes, you know? So shout out to you guys. Big fans. I appreciate your work. Keep it up, guys.
Mark Waldo Ward, LAZ. You heard Pottersville. Brownsville, Brooklyn, DC was good. The Big Fact Show, aka the Super Fact Show, where you get them super facts about the rap game. Nigga, tune in.
Yo, what's up, man? This is $1-2 Fabo, Bank Fabo, and shouts out to the Big Fat Show, man. Hey, Mark Ward, man, the podcast, the Big Fat Show got his first 100,000 subscribers. Hey, man, congratulations to y'all. And for anybody who looking at it, this show is right now on Spotify, Apple, and all DSPs. Oh, what's happening there? Pharaoh!